9.3 just to start it up, just to let it run for a second. The smell of this thing. I know I'm talking about debt and all this stuff, but I don't have debt on this. I bought this cash. Hard money cash, baby. Woo! Oh! I know I could sell this thing. Probably get 200K for SCHD or whatever I need for passive income, but sometimes you gotta live a little, baby. You guys are like, man, you contradict everything you say. No, my goal is passive income at this level. So, man, I want to drive this today. I think I'm switching up. I think I'm driving the 993 today. Actually, never mind. I forgot the temp tag's expired. No, I gotta get that tag today. I gotta get the tag today because I want to start driving this thing. Man, that carbon. All right, let's shut her down. Put it in gear. I like this little lid. Oh. Lock her up. Now I'm headed in the gym. About to do my wife's workout. You guys ever seen this Volvo key? It's orange. I'm gonna throw the workout up on the screen. What's up, guys? I don't know if I'm starting a video or in the middle of a video. I won't know till I piece all these clips together. But so I'm now the proud owner of $1 million of SCHD. Didn't think I'd be saying that. I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but I'm getting my little $36,000 a year in income from it. Second thing is I dumped my VGT and I'm just holding my Quantum, my SCHD, and my Enovix. If you guys don't know what that is, ENVX, that's a battery company. I just like them. If they do what they're saying they're gonna do, it could be very big. And the market cap is still fairly small, but they got a lot of things to work out. So, none of this is financial advice, by the way, but I got something else in the pipeline I'm thinking about. My wheels are turning. I got the dream vibes going again. These are the vibes I had when I got anything I have right now that you see is from the feeling it was created during times when I had the feeling I have right now that I'm thinking. That dream feeling where you connect emotion with desire and somehow you figure out a way to get it. So I mentioned this on another video. There's a street that I love there. It's the only street where you can't really park. There's a house on that street. It's one of the oldest houses on the whole entire island. These people have tried to sell it. Like it's gone. It was listed on the MLS and then no one made an offer, so it went off like that 3 or 4 times. So the value of the house has declined a lot. And now the true value is more around the price that I could have afforded it back in the day. So it would probably be about $1 million. So a mortgage for that with $200,000 down would be about $5,000. I've already done the math based on all the comps and all the rental rates. The rates have gotten insane there. Insane. They have gotten crazy. And it's on a beach street. Has no pool though. But I talked to the county and you can put a pool in. So you add a pool on that house and do a little updating and that thing would be dialed in. So I'm thinking to myself, man, I just can't stop thinking about it. So I mentioned it on a couple videos ago. So I might call an agent that I used to work with on the island and see if she can talk to the owner and see if they'd be interesting. I don't know if they'd be interested. I don't know their situation. I don't know if it's paid for. They're the original owners. So there's a good chance that thing is paid for. So maybe I could work out some kind of owner financing. Who knows? Maybe they do owner financing. If I said I'll give you $300,000 and then you finance the rest, they might be like, sure, I'll take that. Let's walk. All right, so a little update. I started thinking to myself, this guy. So I looked him up. I found the owner. I thought I want to call him direct because he's not working with an agent right now, and adding an agent in is just unnecessary because it's just cost to him. So we'll see. I left him a nice message. We'll see if he calls me back. Got 5 wallpaper guys inside my house right now. They don't know I left the house. They think I'm in the other room. I got too much going on, so I'm just like, I'm slipping out. Again, hopefully they don't even notice I'm gone. We're getting like a wallpaper mural put on the wall in the baby's room, and it turns out the mural was slightly smaller than the wall. So they're gonna paint the wall for us. I thought we were gonna have to paint it and they were gonna have to come back, but I was like, oh, you know what, I got the paint. The guy was like, we can paint it. They're from Hungary, the guys that are painting it. Shout out to the guys that are doing it. They're doing a good job. Shout out to everybody who joined the mastermind group. You guys, I'm gonna post something in there and you can let's start talking. I want to get these conversations going, because you can't get the full-blown convos going with everybody just on the comments. Shout out to the people leaving comments on the last video, risk versus reward. I love hearing everybody's ideas. Shout out to the guy in California who said that he's telling me to rethink the real estate investing. I know, I think about it all the time. I definitely think about it all the time. So I just went on LoopNet a minute ago. If you guys aren't familiar, you can go to loopnet.com. You can look at commercial real estate. I used to use Crexy too. And I'll be honest, there's nothing. I mean, there's a few things in our area, not commercial, but just multifamily. But anything there is that's multifamily, it just doesn't pencil out. The return is just so minimal after taxes and insurance. That's why I always just go back to where I'm like, I'm not playing that game right now. Maybe I need to go out of state. But I put a lot of value in simplicity, because everything that's got me to where I am now has really just been focusing on our business. And that was one of the main reasons why I said, I'm going to sell these rentals. I'm going to get focused. I'm just going to passively invest on the side, and I'm going to make my main focus grow in the business and produce an income. So shout out to the guy who said, I think it was you who said it on a past video 2 videos ago. He said that to me. He said, you said stop playing around with the bottom line, or you need to just put your head down and increase the income and fill the funnel. And he's right. That's what I need to get back to. I'm in that. But I'm saying that's what we need to be doing. We need to be figuring out how to get more income and stop figuring out how to move our money around all over the place to try to make more of it. Unless the thing you're in is like real estate and that is how you make more money, then keep focusing on, you are focusing on producing more income, if you know what I mean. Like the guy who left the the real estate comment, he said he's building another unit. So like that's a super smart move. I used to always look when I used to look for properties for sale, I used to type in ADU, additional dwelling unit, in the keywords to see if like it popped up to say like this is zoned for like an ADU, like you could build another unit or you had space to build something. So he's focused on producing more income. That's what I need to do. And shout out to everybody who stayed subscribed to the channel, because I'll be honest, these past couple videos I kind of just been all over the place. I haven't really been talking about too much specifics. I've been kind of in a weird mindset, trying to get back dialed in. That's what I'm trying to do. I show myself on the video, I'm wearing like a bathrobe and I got like a full-grown beard. You guys are like, what is up with him right now? That's how I feel. You know what it is? I want instant results. I'm sure you guys can relate. You ever feel like you're just doing the same thing over and over and over and you're just like treading water and you're not like getting ahead? When you're so used to getting ahead and you're so used to being able to just turn a dial and get ahead, you almost get like complacent and you assume that you're always going to be able to do that. So that's why it's good to devour your prey in the morning and divide the spoils in the evening. I like to use that quote or parable or whatever it is, because you got to get it while you can and stack it while you can. Thank God. I thank my past self for at least stacking something away when things were going real good. But I like to watch my words too. You hear how I'm saying when things were going real good? I gotta stop talking like that. What if we speak our life into existence? You know what I mean? We don't know. What if that's how it works? So we gotta stop talking like that. It's day one. See, I gotta get that fire back in me. I've got that vibe like I just woke up from a nap. I gotta snap out of it. I gotta get back to that underdog. It's day one, baby. Let's go. We gotta step it up. We've gotta step it up. We gotta get some results. Our families are counting on us. Our kids are counting on us. What if something goes down and we're all down and out? And there's nowhere to turn. The only thing you got is what you saved or what you invested. Once you think, oh, I should have did this, it'll be too late. That's why we gotta start now. If you guys are young, man, start stacking your cash. Stop playing around. Sell the chain. Sell the Nikes. Sell your pants. I'm joking. sell whatever you can. We got to start investing. We got to start figuring out a way to compound this money. That's the whole reason I like SCHD. The dividends just compounding over time. I'm just so impatient. I wake up the next day and I'm like $32,758. I'm like, why isn't it $32,760? I thought it's supposed to go up. That's why you can't look at your investments. The investments are the place you park your money to let it sit. It's extremely boring. There's nothing exciting about it. You let it sit, you let it compound over time. All you're doing is just storing your energy. So it's just your energy. Like you're like dig a hole for work. You're digging a hole, that's your energy. You're like that's a law, I guess, in physics. Energy can't be destroyed, it just changes form. You're just like digging the hole, using all this energy, and then you're just transferring your energy to the money. Then you take your money, you just transferred your physical energy to the money. Now you got to figure out a way, how can you transfer the energy that's stored in the money through time without it eroding? That's what we're all looking for. And I know everybody keeps saying Bitcoin. I love Bitcoin. I am not against Bitcoin. I have Bitcoin. I used to have 7. I love Bitcoin. I'm not trashing Bitcoin. I just have 1 full Bitcoin and I keep a little bit extra, just a little tiny bit for fees or just as needed. I had 2 just till like 2 days ago. I just sold 1. But what I'm getting at is I like to be able to measure for income. That's just I just feel good when I can do that. And I love the fact that SCHD has, in 2002, when the stock market declined 18% and VGT declined 30%, SCHD declined 3. It declined 3. It's declined 6. 6 is its worst drawdown ever in its worst year. So I like that. It's boring. Like in a bull market, you guys are going to crush me. Bitcoin's going to go way up. But I'm not looking at the principal as much. I'm looking at trying to stack this income and watch the income compound over time like Warren Buffett. I am by no means trashing Bitcoin. I'm just telling you my opinion on... I like it. I like it a lot. Because it's a great place to store your energy through time without it eroding. And there's a fixed amount. 21 million. I like that. I know probably in the next couple of years we're going to have a lot of other layer 2s on Bitcoin, like a coin I was buying for a long time called Stacks. They're built on Bitcoin. But I'm sure there's going to be income producing products that are built on blockchain, Bitcoin, the Lightning Network. I know there is, but right now I just can't be dabbling up in there because I've got 3 kids and 1 on the way and a business that could turn around, that could change from technology changing overnight. If Mark Zuckerberg says, we're inside of glasses, everything's digital now. Now I got to go find a VR, AR person to make me digital versions of all my products. I should probably start working on that right now. Or even, like, people don't even realize right now, search. Do you guys understand right now what you need to be doing? I'm already working on it right now. If you guys have websites, you need to start optimizing your product descriptions for search. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, what you need to do is, Shopify actually put out a whole letter about it. Oh, check it out. Check it out. Shopify put out a whole letter. What is that, a 964? Some of those old ones I get confused. That's a Targa, right? It says Carrera on the back. I get confused sometimes. So, I'm just not in the Porsche mindset right now. I'm more in the passive income. I'm like, pass me by. I don't even care. I want that cash flow, baby. The Carrera kid is now the cash flow kid. I'm trying to get dialed in with the cash flow. Just wait. You guys think you like me now? I got the 911. You're gonna like me a lot better when I don't have anything. But you see me, I have $30K a month coming in, hitting the bank account, mailbox money. Then you're gonna be like, man, I don't want the 911s. I want the $30K a month. That's what I'm chasing. Something more permanent. And I'm not following any crowd. I'm just out here like a lone wolf trying to figure it out. But I like putting it out there. I like this YouTube channel because I can just put it out there. And then I can just like listen to people's opinions and ideas. I like it. Because sometimes you get stuck in your ways. You get that confirmation bias. And you think your way is the best way. And then later on you look back and you're like, what was I thinking? You're like, man, I'm so glad Lone Wolf 107 told me to... thing is nice though. Man, look at this ride. Art by Brandon Thrift. Check him out on Instagram. Art by Brandon Thrift. Nice. Shouting you out, putting you on the channel. Man, Warren Buffett has been stacking that Sirius XM stock. I was looking at it. I had to ask ChatGPT, what does Warren Buffett see that I don't see? Well, ChatGPT's like, he's much smarter than you. You're a hippo with a tie on. Of course you don't see what he sees. He's the Oracle of Omaha. No, so they have 33 million subscribers, okay? But they have a declining subscriber base. They have like some popular stations, you know, in Sirius XM. But the dividend is 4.18%. The thing that I think maybe he's looking at is that their dividend yield is at its five-year average. Is there's like a line, and when the dividend yield's like really high compared to the 5-year average, usually that means the stock price is really low. So the PE ratio of Siri, that's the ticker SIRI, is like 8. So that's extremely low. And then the dividend is way above its 5-year average. They didn't even know I was gone. Man, I can't believe you guys got it done. Yeah. That was quick. All right.
No bubble.
Man, that's cool. Yeah, I see what you're saying, how it didn't fit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but hey, it's okay. That looks good. Man, that looks nice. I appreciate it. So you see how the mural, it was supposed to be the width of this wall, but it ended up being not big enough. But it still looks good. But they painted this, they skim coated this, because these are textured walls. So they had to skim coat it. So you see, so it looks like it has these dots, but it kind of looks kind of cool. Like it's like, I don't even know. We got so much going on. It looks good enough to me. It looks good enough to me. Next thing we're doing is changing that. Guys, subscribe to the channel or he'll be mad at you. Come on. Subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.
All right. Woo. This is light work. Come on. Spill the tea. Yeah. Ooh. All right. Woo. This is light work. Come on. Spill the tea. Yeah. Ooh. All right. Woo. This is light work. Come on. Spill the tea. Yeah. Ooh. All right. Woo. This is light work. Come on. Spill the tea. Yeah. Ooh. All right. Woo. This is light work. Come on. Spill the tea. Yeah. Ooh. All right. Woo. This is light work. Come on.